Hi, collective. How you doing? Hey, I wanted to do the love check-in, love checkup today. I'm going to use the Untold Truths of the Heart Oracle deck to see what comes up for the collective. What's the collective's love information today? Okay. Vows. Commitment, promises, fidelity. Vows were made to somebody, your partner, or a new romance coming in. You have to purify and purge right now. Heal yourself. Come clean. There's a misunderstanding with you and your partner or a love interest. Lost soul victim mistakes. Running. You're ghosting somebody maybe right now. You're the runner, disappearing invisible. You left somebody in unread. Apology. Somebody needs to apologize for something that they did in the relationship to cause the running, cause the misunderstanding, to break a vow. Return, forgiveness, gifts. Maybe they've been fantasizing about you or you've been fantasizing about them. Dreams, fairy tale, imagination. Maybe you've dreamt about them. Maybe you have an idea in your head that is not real, that needs to be explored in a reality-based lens, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Heart song. You have telepathy, inner knowing, intuition with this person. Twin flame. I don't know. Secret admirer, suppression, resistance, shyness. You're watching him from a distance. But that masculine, the divine masculine energy is coming forward with this. So the divine masculine is playing this sort of role in his head. At the bottom is upheaval. They're going to have a tower moment because they're running and not focusing in on themselves. Your love interest, shock, the unexpected, trouble. When we run from things that need to be done, sometimes the universe kicks our ass. Emotional whirlwind, affected, dramatic, unstable. Yeah, there's some stuff going on. There's some stuff going on in this. But there can be harmony. There can be harmony, balance, and friendship. Feels like the Two of Swords is coming up. Well, you're failing to look at something the way it needs to be seen, but you're getting cut at the same time. Yeah. So, I'll pull a couple of tarot cards. See what's going on with the love life in the collective. Page of Cups coming in. A love message. Knight of Swords. Facing what needs to be faced. Page of Swords. Wow, 2 pages. Wow. Wow. Let me read the page. What page means again. for everybody in the collective. Sometimes we read these cards and we don't get into the definition of what they actually mean. Pages, when pages represent people, they are usually young children or adolescents. Quite often the page may turn up for an adult who is emotionally immature. Pages also represent messages or communication. They usually pertain to the beginning of whatever is represented by their suit. So the Page of Cups, this guy, sensitive, emotional, loving, often psychic, works best behind the scenes and finishes what other people start. In a reading, something new is born into your life. The book idea you mulled over last few months finally spills out. Your business expands. Finances take an upward swing. A pregnancy or the birth of a child is a distinct possibility. New relationship or message concerning an existing one puts you in a space where you want to be most. All things now seem possible. You and your significant other may decide to live together. So, children may be a deciding factor. And then you have the Page of Swords on the other side. A complete dichotomy. Relates to crusading, assertiveness, outspoken communication. Also indicates a tendency not to take things seriously. Problems. He finds it easier to detach than to solve them. He maintains the posture of watcher and iconic observer, which can sometimes denigrate into spying on people. Okay, he can't face his issue with the person. He'll just spy on them to get his information that he thinks he's processing properly. That's funny. I love that. It may be that people you're involved with don't take you seriously. Heart-to-heart talk will help clear the air, but be prepared for some constructive criticism. And in a romance, you and your significant other disagree on several major points in your relationship. You each try to change the other's mind about the issue. Exercise in futility. Just back off, give space, and the whole thing blows over. Significant developments then unfold, paired with the Two of Cups. One of these developments could be marriage. Well, we got it paired with the Knight and the other Page. And this Knight of Swords. Oh my gosh. The Knights. The Knights represent people or situations surrounding cards to tell you which it is and which area of life will be affected. If the Knight is an actual person, it indicates a young man or woman who enters your life. If the Knight is a situation, it suggests that some long-standing condition in your life is changing, moving forward. So it sounds like romance. You meet someone through work, spiritual group, or activity, or while traveling. The attraction is immediate. If you're already involved, you and your significant other work in the same office or operate small business, although you have petty disagreements from time to time, you disagree on major issues. If you're not living together now, you may be soon. Okay, so it sounds like to me that the emotional immaturity and the spying is going to spark a discussion, perhaps. Perhaps this person is going to overcome their emotional imbalance and tendencies to come forward and try to work something out, but it won't work. It won't work because they're not in the right frames of mind. They're not in the right headspace to emotionally handle you. They have a lot of growing to do. So, that's great, isn't it, folks? Have a great day.